Alright, change to perspective, pull it this way. Let's say this is what we are working with, yeah? Like this is rough draft, this is what we are working with. Alright, so how do we now change this GIF? You go to Windows, you are going to enter workspace and you hit motion. So once you hit motion, this panel at the bottom is going to come up, right? And then you see create frame animation. If you hit this drop down, you see create video timeline. That's the one that we use for motion graphics on Photoshop. Hey, stop that! That's the thing that people use for motion graphics on Photoshop, while this one is for like frame animation. If they're going to use frame animation for this particular one, that other one that Sukomi was talking about, you can actually do it on Photoshop, but I don't have time to go into the nitty-gritty this night, plenty. So create frame animation, and then you see this guy at the bottom here. So I'm just make sure that this is on forever, right? Instead of once, 3 times, it's on forever. So it just keeps, looping on your social media page. Oh. Alright, so hit this and change it to you will need to figure out the time that you want this to each of the frames to play. But let me quickly explain what each of those times mean. This is no delay. That means it just comes pia 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 like that. I know it sounds familiar, but that's the sound. Anyway, 0.1 second. There is 0.2, 0.50, and 1. This is actually 1 second, not 1 minute. This is 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And you can hit order and impute the amount of time you want it to display. Right? That's on one side. So, alright, so the first thing that we want, let's close everything. Right? Let's say, take for instance, now the first thing we want to show is the drink. We want this drink to come up. So you first have to, I will stop one line. Stop that. So we first want the drink to show. Sorry, the guy is very active this night. We want the drink to show. So we first have to show this background. So I'm just going to put this on 0.2 seconds. Right? Then you come to this nigga over here, this little nigga over here, click and say new frame. Once you hit new frame, you have another place where you can place your next thing, and the next thing we want to show is the drink, like this. Alright, so let's finish arranging our frames the way we want it to show before we now start adding timeline. So new frame. After this one, what I want is I want the lemons to pop in one by one. I want them to pop in one by one, no rhyme or reason. So I'm just creating new frame for each of them. Right, the amount of times you want any element to show dictates the amount of the number of frames you are going to open. New frame again, and then I'm going to put the last thing, which is the text. Alright, so now that you have put this here, let's quickly play it and see what we have. So this is what we have, and it's going to look like that forever. It's going to keep playing until you stop it. So let's stop it, right? So, we want the drink. So we want the drink to come in that fast. Okay, hold on. Alright, I think everything is fine in terms of time for me. But this last frame where the words come in, I want this one to last a little longer. So I'm just going to hit this thing at the bottom, the time at the bottom, and then say let's say 1 second. Let's do 2 seconds and see what it looks like. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, so that's basically all you need to do to create GIFs on Photoshop. Now, please, are you guys still hearing me?
Yes.
Awesome. Alright, so that's basically all you need to do. That's all. It's as simple as that. Right? So if you want to save it as GIF, you go here to File, Waka Enter Export, hit Save for Web, and make sure that this thing here is set to GIF, not JPEG or PNG. It's set to GIF, right? And then you can even preview what you've done over here and see how it plays. like so. All right, so I'll stop. So you save. Once you save, it's saving as GIF, right? But take for instance now, you want to post it on a place like Instagram. Instagram does not support GIF. You can't post like GIF the way it is. So you need to convert this GIF into a video file. So all you need, what I usually do, I don't know whether it's the normal thing they used to do in the industry. I will just go here and say, where's that? Problem. Okay, convert to video timeline. So once I hit convert to video timeline, it changes it to a video timeline for me. Niggy, my Niggy, why is he not playing? Please hold on. Okay, it's slower. Alright, so you might need to go in and make a few adjustments. And it's almost like Premiere Pro. If you have used Premiere Pro before, it's almost like Premiere Pro, where this app extends your timeline. So it's almost like Premiere Pro, where you can make adjustments to each of the elements. These are your elements on the thingy. So let me expand this so you can see properly. So all of these are your layers. All these things here are your layers, right? So if you want to reduce this guy, which is one of the lemons, you can reduce the time that it appears. You can reduce the time of this one, you can reduce like that. So yeah, that's it. So take for instance now you are done, it's converted to video timeline, you want to save. You just go here and say render video. And you wait like 24 years for it to render, depending on the size of your document. If your document is plenty, the frames are plenty. Your beginning you don't go university, come out, marry, born like 5 before you go see and use. But yeah, you go, let's wait like 2 more years. Make that 3 years. Or 4. So this is it. You name your whatever. If you look at the information here and it's not in the right what are they calling that folder, you can select folder and put it in the right place. Let's say Sukomi GIS. So the format is H.264, which is really nice. Presets is high quality. Document size, the frame is 30. I use 30 frames per second, right? Your range, which of the frames do you want to how many of the frames do you want to save? The range, I don't know how to explain range, my dear, but just say all frames anyway, because why you go to do open frame where you don't want it? So you just hit render and it saves your video. It saves as video, as MP4 video. So you can post it on Instagram, Twitter, wherever it is you want. You can use that ad self wherever you want to post it. They are free. So that's basically it though.